Sometimes when you're gardening, things get thrust upon you, things you weren't going to do, but suddenly you have to do. Now, last night it was blustery as you like. The top of my veggie pod blew off. Luckily it was tethered, so it didn't go over next door. But it took my peas were entwined on the mesh canopy, and they got ripped out. Well, most of them got ripped out. As I say, thrust upon me. I'm now harvesting peas. I was going to leave it a couple of days actually, but looking at some of these, it's probably just as well I'm doing it now. I don't mind if they're a little bit hard, some of them. All taste the same once they're steamed to me. A bit awkward this. These are the don't lose that. Douche Provence. Douche Provence. Lovely pea. And these are all for me. Not many to a pod, but they taste so sweet. And what I'm going to do with these, I shall be podding these, or shucking them, is it? As soon as possible today, and getting them frozen. I was going to do this out the front garden, but the car mechanics there doing my steering. So I'll do it here, probably better out here anyway, sat down. No point wasting energy standing up. And speaking of sweet, Ali's sweet wave snow peas aren't far off harvesting up the allotment. The other day I noticed they're a mix. I didn't realise they're a mix. There's some purple ones and some, a bit manky that one, green ones. Oh. Well, they all go green when they're cooked, don't they? I think I've still got some of these saved from last year, actually. But what I'll do, I'll pick the, I'll take out a few of the drier looking ones and I will dry them properly for next year. There we are, not a bad haul for my little veggie pod area. Okay, time to start podding, shucking, or whatever they call them. Let's find a few dry ones. Paler green rather than dry. No, don't eat too many, Steve. So I'm just checking on the car. It's still there. What's that one? 6 in that? Oh no, 6 in that one. That's what happens when you break the routine, look. 7. Here's a question, is it easier to break the inside of the curve or the outside? Let's have a go. Oh, 8 in that one. That was the inside. That's in there. It naturally goes to the inside, look. There you are. Not bad from a square foot. One more, hang on. Not bad from a square foot in the veggie pod. And they will be frozen in just about 1 hour from picking. So, £300 all but. Brilliant. I'm going to save a few for tonight and I'll freeze the rest. Not going to blanch these because they'll be used in a month easily. Deuce Provence, 22nd of the 6th, 25. There we are, and I've got, how many did I save in the end? 2, 4, no, God, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13. 13 times 6, 60. So we've got about 78 seeds there. So I'm going to, I'll tell you what I'll do with them. I'll put them on there so I know. I'll put those in the greenhouse for drying out. So that'll be enough for next year. I'm sure I've got some left, but it's always good to have fresh seeds, isn't it? Catch you soon, guys. Alright, guys, up the plots. Both plots today. Bit of harvesting. First off, Winston potatoes. Now I normally only grow these for show, but I'm not doing the shows this year. So these will be for, just for eating really. They've gone over now, look. Planted on the 20th of the 3rd. And it's now the 26th of the 6th, so just over 3 months. Not too bad. Nothing's coming out with the Holmes, look. Stroach on top of this one. Oh, there's one. I might try and save this stroach actually. Yeah. Might as well, because there's no point digging it in really, because this is going to go, this compost is going to go on another bed in a minute. Right. Now, a bit awkward doing this way. Let's get what I can from the top, then tip the rest out. So if you can see these on here. I'm just going to fertle around for most of them, I think. Nice and clean looking. Seed spud, yuck. The other half of the seed spud. Right, I think, yeah, it's tipping in that big bucket now. Certainly nice and wet. I was having trouble, yeah. I was having trouble keeping these wet during that heat wave, damp, you know. Yuck. Well, I'll tell you what, there aren't many spuds in here. Another one, another seed spud. Another seed spud. How many did I put in, or are they just rotting away? Could be they're just rotting away. Maybe it's lucky I'm not doing the shows. Yes, they are rotting. Maybe I left it too late. 3 months. 10 to 12 weeks for the first earners, isn't it? Yeah, all rotting away. Oh well, it's enough for me to have a bite to eat anyway. Well, that is pretty pathetic from 4 seed spuds. Okay then, next up, ladybirds. Come on, mate. Let's put you on the brassicas. Come on. Oh. Right, elephant garlic. Next up, elephant, effalump garlic. Oh, not too bad, not too bad. Bit small, this one. Oh, that's a monobulb. I'll save that for next year. Another ladybird. Come on, buddy. Too bad. Oh, crikey, look at this lot. I might just leave them there and let them find their own way. Another monobulb, so I'll save that one. See, that's out quite big yet. A bit of slime. Oh, no, it's not. Just dry. Oh, not bad. Just going to have a look on the water trough. Not looking too bad, actually. Let's do the small ones. No, I'm just going to leave them whole, I think. Let's take the tops off. Just leave them. A couple of little bulbs around the outside. That one's just starting to split, actually. No, I'll leave that one as well. Right, let's have a look at these. The outside skin's quite papery, it's hard to get off. Tell you what, that's almost a monobulb, that one. I'm not saving those bulbs. I did it once before. It's a waste of time. 2 years to get an elephant garlic, and I've only got small plots, and it takes up so much space, really. Yeah, not too bad. Not too bad. Should have used a trowel to dig that one up, because it's ripped the core off the bottom, so I'll be using that one quite quick. And this is the volunteer elephant garlic. It's obviously grown from a monobulb left behind last year. It's about, hard to tell really, about 4 inches across. God, then it's a fair old weight. And it was growing, just about to see it there, where that trowel is amongst the SSPCs. Wow. Okay, because that wind's picked up a lot. Next up, these are the Sweet Wave Snow Pea Mix from Ali, and there's some whoppers in there. Look at that. So pick these when you can just feel the peas inside the pods. Not like Monge 2 that are totally flat, or podding peas which are totally formed. They're in between these. So I'm just going to pick the first lot for now, let some of them carry on. See, that one might be a little bit too... Oh no, that's all right. Yeah, talking out my backside here, Steve. No comment. Probably won't, I'll leave that. Oh no, see, they're in there. Look, I'll bring this one, put it in my pocket and I'll show you that one in a minute. It doesn't matter if you eat these a little bit early or a little bit late, really. I mean, it's still peas, and they still taste like peas, you know. I like the way how they're purple and green mix. These will go nice on the Sunday roast. Okay, then there's the Sweet Wave Snow Peas. Love the different colours. Just about right now, you can just see the peas in there, look. So, hard to show you how many I've got. I'll check them out when I get home, probably. Yeah, Big load in there, look, and there's plenty more flowers on the vines yet, so more to come. Right, next, I think it's red currants next. Yeah, and that's about it for plot 26. There we are, not a bad lot. That'll do. I'm going to freeze these and make a sweet dish next week with them. Ooh. Next up, broad beans. And I reckon what I'm going to do with these, I'm just going to pick the whole lot, take them over to the compost heap and do it over there. Ooh, I spy with my little eye some lovely little cauliflowers. I'll show you those. Ooh, look at them. Not a very good harvest at all this year, broad beans. Chatting with a few plot holders, they say the same. But enough for a meal. That's it. Right, that's the broad beans depodded, about 300 grams, not too bad. Two types, Gloucester Bounty and Eleanor. Not sure which is which, they're all mixed up. But some have got yellow thingies and some have got green thingies, I don't know what they're called. But don't they look like cockles? Let's hope they don't taste like it. Last up for today is a couple of peppers. These are curry. Oh. I'll take both of these, you have a snips really. Oh. And I can't remember for the life of me what these are, but I'll let you know as soon as I get home, but they look bloody fantastic. Well, that's just about it for the harvesting for now. My son took the potatoes, the peppers, or some of the peppers. I kept a few of the Palermos. And I froze the broad beans. I froze most of the peas. I had some for a meal. And I froze the red currants. I'm pretty sure there's something else. My son remembered to get a snapshot of the roasted curry pepper. He said it was delicious. So if I get any more fruits, I'm going to save some seeds from this one. And speaking of harvests, I think I'm going to get a few peculiar runner bean pickings this year. Look at this. Do you remember a few, well, that was it last year it was, I think. Yeah, last year. People were talking about Greek gigantes having different colour flowers because they cross-pollinated or something. Well, this is my Greek gigantes. These are my own saved seeds. And I've got some red and... where are we? Hang on. Some white flowers. Oh, that's to be expected from your own saved seeds, but this runner bean over here is one called Stenner from a reputable seed company, and it's got white flowers and it's got red flowers, and these are out of the sealed packet. So no idea what's going on there. The only one that's come true to type, if you like, so far are the white emergo, and they all look to be white at the moment. God, this gardening lark's never easy, is it? And that is just about it, guys. I was about to rub off those aphids on the cabbage seedling there, and I noticed this wasp hanging around. So I got my phone very quickly and, well, I filmed it. And here she is laying her eggs. Parasitic wasp, thank you very much. Look after yourself, guys. Take care, and I'll catch you on the next video.